Hello and welcome to Gierok Farms. We got an exciting one for you today. We're off the farm today, or off my family farm. This is my buddy Saul, if you guys remember him. Anyways, we're at his place today and he's combining some soybeans. And if you guys remember from that other video I did with him and his dad really like their older equipment, and we know that you guys do too. So we thought we'd show off the old beast harvesting some soybeans today.
Bought this 4420 maybe, I don't know what it was, a little over a year ago now. Actually been a pretty decent combine so far, but I'm pretty new to combining, and I'm brand new to combining beans. So don't look too close, you need some little things, but that's in the process. It should work fine for this year. The head I pulled out of Green Bay, or near there anyhow. It same kind of thing. Done all right so far, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and that's a 13-footer.
Yep.
And then your corn head is a 4-row wide.
It's a 4-row wide, but I'm trying to switch over to 30s here coming up, so we'll see how that goes.
If you know of a 4-row narrow,
yeah,
let us know.
Yeah, 443. You know.
All right, I suppose we'll get at her.
Yeah, we'll see what we can figure out. Still trying to get it dialed in. It's doing a pretty decent job, other than there's still some stuff in the vent, so we're gonna try to turn up the fan and see what we can figure out. Heck yeah.
sample look?
Well, it's better, but still maybe gonna try and turn it up a little bit more. It's cleaner though. It kind of went from some stems and pods, and now it's mostly just pods. So there's less, so it's getting there.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah, right. Trying to figure it out, you know.
So how do you adjust an old beast like this?
So with the separator running, you guys probably know, maybe you know. This is your fan, so to the right, you can tell it's pretty worn off. To the right is speeding it up, to the left is gonna slow it down. I've already got the concaves pretty tight. That's in the cab. It's one of those cranking deals. They were pretty sweet.
I'm pretty impressed so far.
Yeah?
I didn't grow up with a combine, so this is fun to watch. Try and guess what she is.
Wild.
Her name is Marley, in case you guys are wondering.
About a year old.
Just a little puppy yet.
Some other things here, you know, looking behind it, seeing what we have for losses. A lot of what's going on, like here, especially this field's pretty uneven. It's stuff, you know, you can't get low enough with the head. We kind of had a weird spring here too. It started out warm, so then everybody started planting and got, you know, maybe quarter of the way, halfway through, and then it kind of cooled off, and then everything kind of just evened out. It was kind of odd that way, and then we had kind of a dry spell in the summer, so a lot of the beans around the countryside are pretty short. As far as these beans go, I've had some problems with, I guess, just broadleaves in general. Not a lot of water hemp, but actually thistle was a big problem here, because I know a lot of this used to be pasture, and it was hay for a while. I got kind of the Enlist package, so you know you got your Roundup resistance, glufosinate, 2,4-D. So hopefully that would take care of some of the broadleaves that I was having, and it worked out pretty well. Laid down some residual twice too, did a 2-pass. They turned out really nice. I kind of started messing with some of the foliar feeds, and you can really tell the difference. I kind of tried some, it was magnesium and sulfur, and then kind of some other stuff was mixed in. It was kind of a hodgepodge deal, but we made it work. So if you're on the fence of trying it or not, personally I'd suggest it. It seemed to really help, especially with the dry stretch.
And I don't know if you guys picked up on it, but these were planted wide row as well.
Yep, these are 38s.
Which is becoming more and more rare.
Yeah.
But
cheap equipment.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's whatever you got and whatever you can make work. And I'd say they look really nice for being wide row beans. Do you know your population?
It's probably somewhere around 70.
Yeah.
But that's if the planter was on, and don't worry, I have an off the farm job, so you can tell by the rows, you know, she's seen some acres, but did a decent job.
Oh, I'm impressed. And wide rows, no white mold issues.
Yep.
Anything like that.
Plenty, you know, air movement in there. I do think it helped too. Again, I keep bringing up this dry stretch we had, but I think it helped there too. You know, guys that are, you know, forking in 120, 140,000. A lot of short beans, and short beans doesn't necessarily mean bad beans, but easier to combine this way, I suppose.
Yeah, it had plenty of room to grow.
Yep.
Too, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, and there were some canopy problems around the countryside too. I mean, these did great.
Yeah, he ain't got that problem.
No,
so.
great.
Yeah, I guess everything's looking good so far. You made a couple minor adjustments, but
yep.
Keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do here.
Heck yeah. down on the ground, I was thinking they're like, you know, it's like a crazy amount of pods. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Co-op will complain either way.
Wow, they got to make their money somehow.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Not too bad. Like I said, there's some crack, but not a whole lot.
Well, I'd say that was a successful evening.
Yeah, it was good. Got some stuff done.
We're gonna end off the video here. We're losing daylight, but big thank you to Saul for letting us come out to his place and see him run his combine. I know I had a great time, and he was willing to let us, or let me film it so that you guys could watch, and that is huge.
Oh yeah.
Huge thank you to him.
Thanks for checking it out, you guys. Hopefully Aaron comes on back here soon.
If you guys got any tips or tricks or old stories about these combines, leave them down below in the comments.
Love to hear them. Love to hear them.
But that's gonna be it. Thank you all for watching, and check out our other videos.